So this is Snake Pass, but it's closed for roadworks. Morning folks, Nick here. Started day 12. Caught me in the town of Middleton in Teesdale, staying at the Teesdale Hotel because the weather has been much like this for the last day, so I didn't fancy camping. But today the plan is to head to Matlock, initially via Ilkley and the Snake Pass to Matlock, and then on to Derby. And I have a sister who lives in Derby. I haven't told her yet, but I think I might be trying to stay there tonight. However, I just wanted to say, even though the weather has been like it is, I think you've got to be fairly unlucky to get such a spell of this weather. But don't let it put you off, because the scenery is still fairly spectacular and the roads are great. It's just I wouldn't recommend camping if the weather's going to be like this, that's all. I'm going to unplug the microphone. I might have to put the GoPro away, in fact, because it's getting quite damp inside the media mod. But anyway, more as we go along. I'll give you an update as we proceed. It's about 160 miles today. We did 200 miles yesterday. Heading towards home, but not in a rush to get home, otherwise I'd just jump on the motorway and stay. This is pleasant, isn't it? Well, maybe I'll leave it 2 minutes before I set off. Anyway, don't be put off by the weather. Get out there and enjoy the ride. Just make sure you've got the right gear on. I've got this two-piece suit over my textiles. My feet are in little bin bag things, so it should be alright. Okay, see you in a while. The rain was so bad that I put the GoPro away. The landscape scenery is so beautiful, I'm taking the risk and putting it back on again. The microphone isn't plugged in, so I'm having to shout. Hopefully this is being picked up. I got to that little shop just in time. The chap who runs it was just closing for lunch. But it wasn't a cafe, it was just a little village store. But he sold sausage rolls, so I had a couple of sausage rolls. And then I'll continue my journey and see if I can pick up a coffee somewhere along the way. Buckton village store. Still 112 miles, still nearly 4 hours away. The weather's sort of holding. Enjoying the ride nonetheless. Just stopped for coffee and cake. Too much cake on this trip. Had a little riverside cafe, which was very pleasant, and the rain has stopped, which is very pleasant too. You can actually see the landscape. Very nice. This is Bolton Abbey car park. Riverside Cafe, open every day. This is the fountain. £15. It's very expensive for a 2-minute visit. So that's Bolton Abbey. Ray, if you're watching, I think this is the closest I'm going to get, because it's £15 to get in and I'm a cheapskate. But it does look stunning. Definitely worth a visit at some stage. Just not today. So this is Ilkley. Whatever you do, don't go up on that moor without your hat on. Says the song. Ooh, look at that. On the A658, a little bit short of Bradford. This is Appley Bridge, I believe. How green and lush it looks. Not really surprising, I suppose, given the amount of rain we've had. Talking of which, look at those grey clouds up ahead again. Look at this for a view. That reservoir looks a little bit low, doesn't it? Wow, that looks really low. Not that I've seen it before, but I'm thinking it's not meant to look like that. This is Home Moss Summit at 524 metres. Just entering Derbyshire now. And this is the A6024. That bridge down there. So this is Snake Pass, but it's closed for roadworks. Road closed for cyclists, road ahead closed. Well, that's just marvellous. Access to Snake Summit only, no through route, follow diversion. So should we go to the summit and then back down? How far is the summit? Let's have a look. So we're back in Glossop in the High Peak, having been to the summit where there was a bus stop and nothing else, and back. So no, I just have to reroute. Well, it's nearly 10 to 7 in the evening. I came across another 2 road closures. One of them though was the A6, which was really nasty. It didn't give me any sign of how to get round it. So I stopped at a Sainsbury's nearby for a comfort break, because that's where it naturally led, this road closure thing, round to this roundabout. And on the way out, that's where you see the diversion sign, so I'm following the diversions now. I'd wasted 20 minutes trying to find a route round. Every route wanted to take me through the same A6. Even Google Maps didn't know it was closed, and that's normally pretty accurate. Anyway, it's going to be pitch black when you're seeing this. That's it for the day. It's a wrap. And well, by the time I finish, we'll have done about 194, 195 miles. And all it leaves me to do now is to say, in this dark patch, bye for now, if you can see me. Welcome folks, it's day 13. It's the last day. There wasn't really much to show on the way back from the Derby area. Nothing against the Derby area. It's just a lot of the trip was on motorway. So that really brings us to the end of this trip. It's been 13 days. Variety of weather, roads, landscapes, coastlines, a few glimpses of castles, a fair chunk of camping, just over 2,000 miles, I'm not sure the exact figure, but I'll put that up. And all in all, a really great experience for me at least. The roads I chose were by design very small. A lot of them were very small. You don't have to use those very small roads. You can navigate on A roads and get some beautiful scenery as well. A lot of the scenery I saw was off of A roads anyway. But what I would say is, get out there and explore. Those of us who are based in the UK, we've got an awful lot on our doorstep. It might be a bit of a journey to get to somewhere specific, but I've really enjoyed it. Many thanks for sticking with me. Thanks for all the comments and observations in advance. I've only published 2 videos to date. One of them was most recent this morning, so I haven't had a chance to review any of those comments. but it's most appreciated anyway. I'm hoping that I'll do another trip soon, but they may just be some day trips. Haven't quite decided yet, but I'll let you know. I do hope that you can join me on the next one. The day today being the last day, of course, the sun has come out. It's been glorious, but never mind. Hey, hopefully we can all enjoy it. So all that remains for me to do now is just say bye for now, and I really have enjoyed this trip.